Do you feel dissatisfied with life, even when everything is going perfectly fine? Well, it looks like you're not the only one who's feeling this way. Many seems to think no matter what we have or achieve, there's always something next, and feel like it's never enough. The availability of constant comparison online also never helps. You get something you wanted, then you want something better. You achieve a goal, then you set a new one. Psychologists often call this the hedonic treadmill, building a life after constant desire and building result-oriented life, knocking one goal after another without really cherishing each moment. So it looks like dissatisfaction is closely and deeply rooted in focusing on what doesn't exist yet, be that our goals, our desires, our wants, instead of really focusing on what already is present now. Now, the good news is that if this is true, then the antidote to dissatisfaction seems quite simple. It's noticing and being thankful for what we have now. And that is called gratitude. It's a deliberate shifting of our attention to things that we might take for granted, be that our health, our family, absence of a problem, or simple things like ability to walk. It's all about noticing what's enough right now instead of constantly craving and thinking about what is in the imagined future. This intentionally interrupts our brain that is wired to scan for problems or threats, because that's how our ancestors survived and evolved against dangers in the wild. But this is no longer applicable for modern society, as most live in safe and abundant environment. With gratitude, you can still pursue growth, ambition, and results. It's just that the drive and the motivation is not out of dissatisfaction and fear, rather it's out of curiosity, thankfulness, and appreciation. I think the best part about gratitude practice is that it's not necessarily difficult. Simply taking a pause and noticing how you're feeling and what you're grateful for about in the moment is a gratitude practice. I personally find writing down what I'm grateful for about as part of my night routine after stretching to be the most effective practice of gratitude. Something about writing really rewires my brain, and I can also visibly see my gratitude in words, which really helps. Plus, I get to fall asleep feeling super thankful and grateful, which is a very good feeling. You can use any notebook or journal to practice writing gratitude, but if you're looking for more guidance, structure, and dedicated journal for gratitude, please check out my 100 Days Gratitude Journal that I've created. It offers daily reminders about gratitude and consistent prompts that will help you practice, and also offers weekly check-in. Challenging yourself to fill this out journal for 100 straight days might be a great place to start building habit for your gratitude practice. And as mentioned in many of my other videos, I really do think building habit and consistency is key to anything in life, which is also applicable for gratitude practice. I have been practicing gratitude for a number of times now, and I definitely noticed, number one, it builds resiliency for me during challenging times. And also, it helps me reshift my focus to present and now, which I find sometimes challenging living in such a result-oriented society. And if you click this video because you are battling dissatisfaction, please know that it's not entirely your fault. Many of our culture revolves around constant strive for more. Just think about the number of advertisements that you see that tells you that you need something or that you're not enough. And that is exactly why I think we need to practice gratitude, so that we can reshift and balance out the equation to find more contentment and joy in life. Now, will gratitude solve every life problem? Probably not. But if practiced with patience and consistency, I definitely do think it's such a powerful ways to navigate life with more positive attitude and resilience. So I want to close this video by asking you, what are you grateful for about today? please leave a comment, as that may be a small start to your gratitude practice. I sincerely appreciate your time and your attention. I hope you have an amazing and grateful day.